Hey everybody, Straydog Billy here doing song number 457 in 457 days in a row. Doing one song every day and have since August 7th of 2020. That's when we started. We're going to keep on doing one song a day and posting it on my Straydog Billy YouTube channel. We're going to keep doing this until COVID-19 pandemic is brought under control and we can go out and play some regular gigs again with the whole band, including drums and guitars and more keyboards. Please check out our website, straydog.org, where I got my nickname Straydog Billy, short for Straydog Bill Arnold. We'll talk about that in a minute after today's song. This is going to be the short version of Boz Skaggs, a tune called Loan Me a Dime, written by a guy named Robert Fenton. This is the Boz Skaggs version that he did with the Allman Brothers. Here we go. Somebody please loan me a dime. Gotta call my old time used to be. Somebody please loan me a dime. Need to call my old time used to be. Little girl been gone so long. Lord, it's worrying me. Guitar solo, you play it. Baby song. Yes, check out our website, straydog.org, where I did get my nickname Straydog Billy, short for Straydog Bill Arnold, after co-founding that no-kill dog shelter with my wife Pat Arnold back in 1994. That's when we got started, and we became a Texas nonprofit corporation, and 3 years later, in 1997, with the official name Straydog Incorporated, and then that led to applying for and receiving from the IRS 501c3 tax-exempt status. Very important step we took in 1998, making all donations and contributions to the shelter tax deductible to the fullest extent of the law. We're still going strong today, still rescuing, rehabilitating, and adopting out formerly homeless, formerly stray dogs, and rehoming them. And we're going to keep on doing this. Once in a while, cats too, by the way. And we're going to keep on doing this until there is no more overpopulation problem across the United States of America. Adoptions are doing better and have been doing better every year for decades now. Just a little bit better every year because more and more people are awakening to the fact and becoming aware of the fact that we as a society have been using euthanasia to get rid of the surplus, the extras that we haven't been able to adopt out. We'll talk about that in a minute, but first let's talk about adoptions. Adoptions have been going better, as I said. And in the year 2019, I have full figures. 3.2 million. 3,200,000 dogs and cats were adopted out in the year 2019. That was 1.6 million dogs and 1.6 million cats. Just happen to be an equal number. It's not always. And that's a tremendous number of animals were saved and got to find homes. 4,400 dogs every single day of the year 2019 on the average were adopted out. 4,400 cats every single day of the year 2019 were adopted out. So that's a good thing. All shelters deserve our financial support for this tremendous accomplishment that has been going on across this country. And it's getting better all the time. However, we are still, as a society, as I said earlier, using euthanasia as a way of getting rid of, which is a terrible term, but that's the truth, the extras, the surplus, the ones we haven't been able to adopt out. In fact, today, and this is a low number, we are still euthanizing across this entire nation. Some areas not now, because they're not using euthanasia for that. Remember that, by the way, euthanasia is supposed to be used for, and humanely used, for terminally ill dogs and cats and fatally injured dogs and cats and other animals, so they don't have to suffer. That's what euthanasia is for. It's not for getting rid of the extras. But we are still today euthanizing 1,700 dogs and cats every single day, 9 out of 10 of which they're perfectly healthy, could have found good homes, but there just aren't enough homes. 1,700 per day. Today, the 6th of November, yesterday, the 5th, tomorrow, the 7th. Every day we're euthanizing that many. And that seems like a horrible amount. It's probably more than that. You can Google it and find different figures. Anyway, that's 10 years ago, it was even worse. If you think 1,700 is bad, which it is, 10 years ago was 7,000 per day. In 2011. And 51 years ago, in the year 1970, across this entire nation, from all the shelters and pounds, we were euthanizing 41,000 dogs and cats every single day of the year 1970. 41,000, total of 15 million. This has got to stop. We've got it down to 1,700 now. How are we going to get it down to zero besides more and more adoptions? And we're trying as hard as we can to adopt out all the ones that have already been born. They deserve to have a life. Okay. How do we get to 1,700 now? What else can we do to get it down to zero so it's not, there's no more euthanasia except for terminally ill and fatally injured animals? Spay and neuter. We've got to get conception control of control of conception, stop conception, and that is done in the dog and cat world through spay and neuter. Please, everybody, spay and neuter your pets, and we can stop this horrible, horrible tragedy that's going on. We'll be back again tomorrow with another song from the Straydog Billy one-man band.